Sally. I am a glutton for punishment. I have just spent the past hour cutting up little pieces of stir stick. And what are these little stir sticks going to be, you may ask? They're going to be wainscoting for the spell cell, which I am doing as a library. Yeah, but first we got to do the walls, and I have just the thing. Wallpaper. We got crows now instead of bats, and we have 3 different choices. That one, that one, or that one. And I have decided to go for the red roses and, of course, the black crows. Always been a fan of red and black. Red and black crows. Yeah. Okay, so this should be a whole lot easier than that other wallpaper was, because I'm not fighting with a staircase. So, let's get at it. As a reminder, this is our spell cell floor, adjacent to the ballroom. So, my first floor that I did, and now to hang some wallpaper. One down, one to go. So that went relatively well. And now I'm going to do the wainscoting. Initially, I was thinking of doing it the same way I did the other room, gluing them directly on the wall. But I think instead I'm going to glue them onto a strip of paper. I'm going to paint the paper black, glue these on, and then I can actually get them straight. And I do want these to be relatively straight because they're going to get all wonky if I do it the other way. And this thing is already wonky enough. So painting a piece of, just a plain old piece of printer paper, black, a strip, and gluing these on as straight as I possibly can. For as crooked as that is, I never would have been able to get it that straight if I'd been doing it directly on the walls. So I'm pretty happy with that. I should have plenty to go all the way around the room. I'm going to let it dry a little bit more, and then we will color it with our charcoal pastel powder. Okay, so I've mixed up my colors, brown and red. The brown is the same color I used on the floors, and the red I thought would be a nice little complement to the red roses. So it's gonna hopefully like a cherry wood kind of finish. So we'll get to work on that. have the easy part done. We're going to try to figure out which of these is the top, which is better, and I think the red is really going to look good on there. And those long pieces are the baseboards and the top for the wainscoting. And then the little tiny ones, I was thinking maybe I could put them at the corners of the doorways. So let's get to some glue and wish me luck. And I'm going to do the doorways first, and then we'll do the wainscoting. Okay, it's really coming along great. I'll finish up the trim around the doors, the narrow sides and the outer edges, and I like that red so much that I'm going to mix up a little bit more of it and go over the floor and give that floor more of a red tint too. And then we'll be done with the walls and the floors in the spell cell, aka the library. And that is all we have time for today. I got some life-size projects to work on. I got to fix a desk for my daughter who's moving her tattoo business to a new location. So I got to go stop messing around with many things and do big things. Okay, thanks for watching. And next time, we're going to work on a wall. I don't know which wall. I don't know what we're going to do with it. I'll think of something. As always, I'll see you when I see ya.